Okay, speeding down Broadway, well, kind of, bursting with energy and eager to save the day, as if. It's the world's cutest monster, Super Grover. 7 stories tall and furnished by Sesame Workshop.
Once again, that Cape Crusader is out for adventure, trying to scale medium-sized buildings in a single bound and usually making kind of a monumental mess of things.
Next year, Super Grover opens his own school for superheroes right on Sesame Street in its 36th season. But Super Grover gets high marks for years of furry fun on Sesame Street.
Teen singing sensation Haley Westenra, the High Five Gang from Discovery Kids, plus recording stars Ryan Cabrera and Bering Strait. Don't miss a beat, live here on NBC.
Meanwhile, hovering above the red shoe car, it's the Ronald McDonald balloon, longer than a bowling alley lane and striking as ever. Ronald's looking very buff because he has a new show called Go Active with Ronald McDonald, and he wants everyone to be fit and active every single day.
And Katie, in addition to being the ambassador of balanced, active lifestyles, our world-class clown helped raise millions of dollars on World Children's Day for Ronald McDonald House charities. Those, of course, help children all around the world.
No, Matt, I have a sudden urge to jog down Broadway for the rest of this parade.
Pretty sure you'll get over that.
NBC's telecast of the 78th Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is being sponsored in part by Bissell, innovations for the place you call home. Bissell, we mean clean. And thank you from Citi, a new kind of rewards program from a card you can count on. Still to come, the star of So Raven, Raven Simone. Music legends Jose Feliciano and Andrea Bocelli, and Barney Big Balloon. See it all from our camera high atop the W New York Times Square Hotel, live here on NBC.
Strutting down Broadway with that Sky is Falling incident behind him, thank goodness. It's the fabled Chicken Little, furnished by Walt Disney Pictures in his Macy's Parade debut.
You may remember the story, Katie. Chicken Little caused widespread panic when he mistook a falling acorn as a piece of the sky. In next year's computer-animated comedy Chicken Little, the sky really is falling in this fresh twist on a classic fable. And it's up to Chicken Little to save the day.
Fear of acorns? Not Chicken Little Balloon. He's almost as tall as a mighty oak.
Crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, pop stars Nina Sky, opera super diva Deborah Boyd, plus the new M&M's Big Balloon. The magic marches on here on NBC.
Doing the wave and giving his customary hello friend to parade goers, it's Little Bill, the big balloon furnished by Nickelodeon. Little Bill teaches his peers how to make a difference in the world and to feel good about themselves. Little Bill and his show reflect the trademark wisdom and humor of his creator, Bill Cosby.
And today our not-so-little Bill is 10 times taller than his comical creator and 9 times wider than the Liberty Bell. The show's based in the fictional city of Philadelphia, where Little Bill teaches his little pals all about brotherly love.
Pop sensations Gavin DeGraw and Fantasia, plus Bare Naked Lady. More holiday surprises when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade marches on, live here on NBC.
Dying right now. Okay, Pokey fans, once again, Macy's Parade makes the big catch as Pikachu, the adorable flagship character in the more than 350 character Pokemon universe, returns to Herald Square. Pikachu's been the loyal companion and best friend of Pokemon trainer Ash through 6 movies and Pokemon Advanced, now in its 7th TV season.
Pikachu's always there to lend Ash a helping hand when things get tough. And if Team Rocket, those bumbling bad guys, show up to cause trouble, well, Pikachu emits a high-voltage thunder shock to send those pranksters flying. Wish I could do that to you in the morning.
Thank you.
Superstar tenor Andrea Bocelli, the new SpongeBob SquarePants balloon. And after the parade, stay tuned for the 3rd annual National Dog Show, presented by Purina. Around 12 noon, right here on NBC.
This just in. It looks as if some old friends are in a new predicament, Matt. Our NBC Macy's Calamity Cam has a shot of a hot air balloon as it hovers over the parade route. Yes, it's red and yellow. Those sweet characters on a misadventure that could lead to a meltdown. We're now reporting that yellow is hanging by a thread. What a delicious dilemma.
Katie, M&M's chocolate candies furnished its new red and yellow brightens the holiday balloon. Red has been struggling for miles to save his sweet friend of 60 years, and now it appears he'll indeed keep his best buddy from flying off into the wild blue yonder. A colorful and delicious dilemma indeed.
We'll get set for the largest vessel.
All right, let the drums roll out. Let the trumpet call. It's Strike Up the Band, Barney, furnished by Hit Entertainment. It's been dancing into the hearts of children for 16 years. That's just a start for a dino like Barney because he's 200 million years old.
And much taller than any T-Rex in history. He's half the size of the Museum of Natural History, 2 blocks up from the parade starting line. He is super-de-duper.
I'm so glad you had to say that. Barney's lessons are timeless. As a helping hand for growing children, he'll be encouraging kids to share, care, and of course, learn for millions of years to come.
The Viking marching band from New York.
Ask Jeeves, the internet icon, is in great shape, but as he buttles down Broadway with a new do as well as a tan, our man Jeeves, the sleek searcher, is standing as tall as the majestic Parthenon in Greece.
How do you buttle down Broadway?
I have no idea what buttle means.
Jeeves is one busy guy providing answers to over 5 million searches every year. Okay, I have questions. The #1 search during the holiday season, Matt?
That would be turkey recipes.
You are correct, sir. And the #1 personal question for that buffed up butler who I guess is buttling down the street?
I do not know.
Who's your personal trainer?
Makes sense.
Charlie Brown and the elusive football balloon. The country sound of Bering Strait. Plus football legends Joe Namath and Tony Dorsett. Don't touch that dial. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade marches on here on NBC.
Now making a huge splash on his maiden voyage down Broadway, our very first square balloon. It's none other than SpongeBob SquarePants, furnished by, of course, Nickelodeon. And what an amazing technical triumph for Macy's design team.
I love this guy.
I do too.
SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea in the city of Bikini Bottom, and now fans can soak up every second of this absorbing character's first full-length animated feature, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, now in theaters.
Al, did you say soak up?
Yes, I did.
SpongeBob has enough volume to absorb 101,000 gallons of water. That as he cruises by at twice the length of a killer whale.
Meanwhile, the St. Augustine High Marching 100 from New Orleans takes great pride in being the first African-American band ever to march.
All right, Katie and Al, see if this line brings back some memories for you. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
I think that was before my time.
I don't think so. Play School brings back some characters from the 70s, yeah, before your time.
Right.
For a new generation to fall in love with. Still wobbly, still never falling down.
Meet the amazing Weebles. In 1975, they flew as big helium balloons. Well, today, Tibby, Tui, and Bumpus roll down Broadway as Balloonicles, the first ever self-propelled inflatable characters. More wobbly, more fun, and more wonderful than ever.
World-renowned soprano Deborah Voigt, plus recording stars Fantasia and Bare Naked Ladies. Much more Parade live here on NBC.
All right, gearing up for the 55th anniversary of the Peanuts gang and still trying to punt that pigskin. After good grief, half a century, it's Charlie Brown and the elusive football, furnished by United Feature Syndicate.
And if he could only catch up to it, Chuck just might try to kick a field goal today. He's almost as tall as the whole starting lineup of the New York Giants.
Wishy-washy, a chronic worrywart, always the butt of jokes. Totally. But Charlie Brown never gives up. When the going gets tough, he heads straight to Lucy's psychiatric booth. It's worked for this beloved character for more than half a century. That's a lot of doctor's bills.
This next act could just about do it for old Charlie Brown.
Making a mad dash down to Wall Street with a bag full of bucks. No, it's not Donald Trump. It's that grand old gazillionaire himself, Mr. Monopoly, furnished by Parker Brothers.
It was 7 decades ago that Mr. Monopoly first passed go, collected $200, got out of jail free, and that mighty mogul has been buying houses and hotels ever since. The Mr. Monopoly balloon is bigger than 5 Brinks trucks, which, by the way, they're his favorite mode of transportation.
And when it comes to high finance, Mr. Monopoly is happy to share the secret of his success. Never pay more than $200 for a house. Wow. You heard it here first, folks.
Try to get on board with that. He's winking at you.
I think he's winking at you.
Oh.
With the voices of more than 650.
And there's more Muppet fun coming up this afternoon. It's a very Merry Muppet Christmas movie. Airs at 2 p.m. on NBC. Okay, bird watchers, check out the superstar of the species. It's Big Bird Balloon, a parade favorite since 1988, furnished by Sesame Workshop, a nonprofit educational organization.
Everything's big about this Macy's parade favorite, especially the jumbo job he's done when it comes to the ABCs of entertaining and teaching 3 generations of kids over 36 seasons.
While our beloved feathery friend is a 6-year-old in an 8 feet 2 inch tall body on Sesame Street, Big Bird Balloon is more than twice the length of a Cessna Skyhawk airplane.
Recording greats Jose Feliciano and Bare Naked Ladies, plus Garfield, the big balloon. The spectacle continues live right here on NBC.
And parading down Broadway, everybody's favorite fat feline Garfield with his best pal, Pookie. Paws Incorporated furnishes that lazy, lasagna-loving cat who prefers laydowns to sit-ups.
Who doesn't? Well, after the parade, our tuckered-out tabby plans to chill and watch the video of his box office smash, Garfield the Movie. Followed by what else? A cat nap. All stretched out, ready to snooze. Balloon Garfields the size of 9 king-size beds.
Garfield's philosophy: never put off till tomorrow what you can eat today. I'm following that philosophy on
Nice.
Thanksgiving. That is one profound pussycat. The days before high tech and low carb. He's big, he's red, and he's hugely huggable. He is Clifford the Big Red Dog, embarking on his 12th Macy's Parade, furnished by Scholastic.
Clifford is so big. He's
How big?
currently so big. He currently has 2 websites, a top TV show, a spin-off series, Clifford's Puppy Days, and more than 110 million books in print. In fact, Al, if you line up all of Clifford's books, they would go around the earth 2 times.
We thought Al was busy, man.
Well, Big Red has another distinction. He's the only life-size balloon in the parade. Once again, Clifford's obeying New York City's leash laws. His leash is 65 feet long and could wrap around his waist twice.
And Big Red leads the way for some bigger than... All right, here's a big balloon that could make Miss Piggy green with envy. Kermit the Frog, Hip Hop's down Broadway, furnished by the Muppets. Balloon Kermit's big. Let loose, he could leap the length of 2.5 football fields.
As you guys know, 2005 will be a big year for Kermit. He'll turn the big 5-0, just like you, Matt, starring the TV movie Muppets Wizard of Oz with Miss Piggy and the gang. And they'll all be featured on official U.S. stamps.
The holiday spirit.
Hey, I've done it. It's not so bad. We love what Kermit says about being a big balloon. You're bigger than life, your head's in the clouds, and you're filled with hot air. It's exactly like being a Hollywood star. And he ought to know.
All right, Katie and Al, the word on the street, Santa is moments away, and Marietta, Georgia's Lassiter High Marching Band has just the right music for his arrival.